Today is my first day back at work after about 10 days off. And I gotta say, it's made me appreciate how much I hate my job. It's made me realize that I just really hate my job, like crazy work. Um, this will be a positive video. There's some good news I can share with you. But yeah, look, just to fill you in, essentially, I've been working this job I don't like for quite a while. And last week I had something happen at work that triggered me. It was just related to just the job and the constant pressure. And I don't know if I really want to call myself being abused at work because I don't really think it's that. But I feel like going to work is torture for me, not because I don't like working, but like the kind of work that I do and what my work environment is like and the micromanaging, all this shit that goes on, it feels like torture. So I feel a little abused, but I don't really think I'm under any textbook abuse, like, somebody's deliberately torturing me. It's just the environment sucks. Anyways, something happened at work, and I was like, bro, I can't fucking do this shit. I'm just gonna I'm gonna burn through PTO right now. And I did it. I took all of last week off, and then I usually don't work the weekend, so I had 2 weekend days, whatever, 4 weekend days, and then 5 regular days. So I had 9 days off of work. What I did with that time is I tried to get some rest, enjoy life a little bit, but most importantly, not be dumb with my time. So as much as I would have loved to have taken a vacation and gone overseas and spent money, if you know anything about me, I'm fucking broke. So as much as I'd like to do that, it's very easy to spend fucking $2,000 overseas like this, and then I have a bigger problem than what I started with. So I decided not to do that. But since I do care about YouTube a lot more than I have in the past, I decided to do something with that. So I don't know if it's the first time you've seen me or the second or third, but I make different kinds of videos on this channel. It's either gaming or I'm just talking to you for now. And I wanted to focus more on my gaming shit because when I'm not shooting these videos and I'm not working and I'm not doing things outside the house, I'm probably doing something related to gaming, probably on stream or off stream making a video. So a big problem that I've had for a long time is just like figuring out a system for how to put out videos more frequently. And part of that problem has just been my job. I do it a lot. I work a lot, like I work a full-time job, and it's hard to do other work at work. It's hard to even get a drink of water at work sometimes, It's very distracting. And it adds to my stress levels because it's not like my job is about funding my side hustle, but if I can't even decompress after the calls that I get, because they are kind of tough, I'm just overall stressed. And then I'm trying to make a video and I just can't. So with my time off, I challenged myself to put a video or two out, and I did just that. I did more streaming and I felt good. One of the things that I've been doing that you may or may not know about is I've been looking for a new job for, I don't know, like 9 months or so. And in the last 9 months, I've only gotten one job offer. It's not to say that I can't get employed elsewhere, but I'm looking for a certain kind of job, and that job is highly sought after, and it's therefore more competitive and just in general really hard to get without connections or without like a decent feedback loop. So like what I can say is that I have been getting better at interviewing. I have been getting better at getting jobs from the perspective of progressing through an interview process or having new kinds of companies either reach out to me for employment or me making it farther along these very long interview processes. But no offer is no offer. So I still haven't gotten any offer except for one company. One company back in October offered me a job. The problem was, for context, my job right now is making me more poor by working it. Basically, I can't make enough money to sustain my expenses or sustain my lifestyle. And when I say sustain my lifestyle, I'm gonna put it in air quotes because I don't really do anything that crazy. Like, I don't have any drug or alcohol habits. I don't eat out that much. I hardly do any food delivery. And I mean, what other vices do people have? Like buying clothes, going out with women, maintaining a relationship, having kids, having pets. Like, I don't have any of that, right? So, like, all the money pits that would exist, I don't deal with. The only thing that I deal with is this big ass room and the other fucking 7 rooms in this house that I live in, because I've been a homeowner for a little bit now. So I do have to pay for house payments and everything in this house by myself. And it takes a financial and mental toll on me. So regardless, I don't have much space to do anything fun anyways. But that's okay. I'm not unhappy about that. But this job is supposed to pay a certain amount and it didn't. And I'm kind of stuck keeping it because there aren't any better jobs. This job offer that I was given, though, is a better job in every way. Better industry, better product, better support. I mean, I just didn't take the job at the time. And it just came down to like a decrease in pay. So imagine like I'm already struggling and then I get a job offer that's like, yo, make less money with us. Would you like that? And this is a company that I know is not going to negotiate on their salary, like at all. They will not negotiate on it. So I didn't try to negotiate with them. And I just said I was not going to be able to join at this time. And I didn't. And I thought that, okay, if I can get this job, I can get another job. And it just hasn't worked out like that 6 months later. So amidst this bullshit that I've been going through with my job, and it's been a lot, I'm like, bro, I'm going to put my pride aside and I'm going to do the following. Because one thing that's going on in my job, aside from the stressors, is that I'm on the chopping block pretty much. I won't get into it, but I've tried everything I can to avoid the situation and to get myself out of it. And because of the lack of support I get at work and other factors, I'm not able to save my own job. I just can't. I can't do anything about it. It's not in my hands. As much as I want to take ownership, I've done as much as I can, and I just can't. So it's only a matter of time. And I was like, fuck it. Like, I need a job, and I know I can easily go to like a competitor, right? I can go to like a different company that does the same thing, but I hate what I do. Like, I could do it for a living if I didn't have like such a bad taste in my mouth and like somebody just showed me the ropes of this kind of sale. But I'm not getting that. And to trust another company right now after going through this really bad experience, I've worked for this employer for like a year now or something. Like, I just can't handle it, bro. I just can't handle it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I would rather take a pay cut and go for this other job. But who says that they're going to hire you? Because that was a job offer you were given before. Are you going to get it again? So luckily for me, I didn't burn the bridge, and I never told them that I was not doing it due to pay. So I hit them up. I reapplied, got an interview. They're like, hey, we noticed that we hired you, but you didn't take the job. What happened there? I explained to them what was going on. They're like, okay, cool. Well, look, usually it's like a 3-step hiring process. But for you, we'll make it easy. You're going to talk to the owner of the company or like the director of the company. And if you impress him, then we'll hire you again. I'm like, okay. He's like, do you want to meet him in 2 hours? I was like, fuck no. So I was like, give me a day. I prepared. And I did the job interview. Now, just so you can understand how I felt at the time, I'm used to doing my best work. Okay, I'm used to doing my best work, like preparing. And my best work has bought me this house. My best work has bought me a brand new car that I don't owe car payments on, okay? Like, I'm good at what I do. I wouldn't have the things that I have if I didn't do good at work. And that's because I work a performance-based job, not because luxuries are significant, but like that's literally how I get paid. Like, the better at work you do, the more money you get. It's a 1-to-1 correlation in sales. And yeah, like no matter what job interview I do, no matter how I prepare, I just can't fucking like succeed. And even though I got this job before, I just had no faith. But I tried my best, and I tried to make sure that I was objective and I was short, sweet, and simple with all my answers. And I thought I've bombed that shit, bro. I really did. I was like, no, fuck it. Back to the drawing board. I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to work until the end of the month. They're going to fire me, and then I have to do this job for another company. And the stakes are higher than usual because, sure, a job like the one I have right now is a dime a dozen. But where I work, they actually pay a pretty good base salary in respect to others. So I'm telling you that I'm working this job, getting a base salary that's kind of ass, and I'm losing money doing it. Well, if I work for a competitor, I'd be losing even more money. I'd be working minimum wage as a homeowner with nobody helping him. Like, it is disaster, to say the least. Disaster. So I really wanted to avoid that. And even if I happen to land a good gig that's disastrous in this sense, who's to say that the hours are even going to make sense? Because for a job like this one, the hours have you like typically working on the weekends. You're working late at night. It's like, dude, that fucks up my entire way of life. Like, I don't have everything. I don't have the time in this video to tell you my life story. There's other videos, if you were interested, you could watch that tell you those things. You could ask in the comments, I guess. But regardless, there's a lot that I hold on to for an 8 to 5 schedule. And switching companies is going to kill my money, is going to kill my schedule. So this job is supposed to keep all that intact, but I take a little pay cut. So I got the job offer again, and it's the same pay cut again. And what can I complain about? I knew that going in. I knew that I liked everything else about the company, not the pay. So I took it. I'm happy to announce that I fucking have a job offer, like, finally. It's not a new one. It's not what I'm looking for. But you know what? It can be a good stepping stone. It's bought me more time, either to make YouTube work, which it won't work in the amount of time that I'd like it to. As much as I'd like to in 3 months, just make, $1,000 a month doing YouTube, it's not gonna happen. This video won't even make me money. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that I could do about it. Now, if I don't quit, I'll eventually make this money, and I'm very confident about that. But I don't determine when the money comes. I just determine whether or not I'm gonna be eligible for it when the time is right. So this buys me time to keep looking for jobs, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep looking for jobs. I'm gonna hopefully land a better gig that pays me more money, and just take it from there. Because I have the skills. It's just I don't know the right people, and I'm not connected well enough with companies or people to kind of get me into those positions. Because my merits clearly don't mean anything. Because if they did, I'd already have another job. So yeah. I'm pleased to announce that that's happening. So I was supposed to be starting this job in like 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm hoping I can keep this job the whole time. If you're in my position, don't give your company 2 weeks. Not to be a dick, not to be an asshole, not to be petty, nothing like that. But do not give a company a 2-week notice. I think it's dumb. I used to not think it was dumb because, oh my God, like, it's policy. If you ever want to get hired here again, you better give me 2 weeks notice. But bro, what's worth more to you right now? And listen, the answer could be different for you. But what's worth more to you right now, right? I could, in the span of 2 weeks, make X amount of dollars, right? If I went without money for 2 weeks, it would be detrimental to my lifestyle. And when I say lifestyle, I just mean like my expenses. Be detrimental to it, okay? Detrimental, like without 2 weeks to pay. I'll live, I'll be fine, but like imagine taking out like new credit card debt to buy groceries. For what? There's employers who you'll give a 2-week notice to and just fire you. Bro, we cannot be playing with money like that. We cannot be playing with money like that. There's zero chance I'm playing with my money like that at this point because I'm already jaded and I'm a bit spiteful as to why I'm even in this position in the first place because I've given all that I can to this job and I'm not even getting an iota of the effort back. So no, I'm not giving them 2-week notice. I'm going to quit the day of my new shit and they're not going to like it. I don't give a fuck because they got to pay me my money. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. So I'm running game on them. Queso thinks that it's a great idea. He's like, damn, bro, you really like that? And I'm like, yeah, I am like that for some reason. I don't know when I got this dog in me, but I'm getting this dog in me. And I hope that this video is not one that I'm going to regret because I'm talking all this shit about how I have this job. And like, what if I don't? I don't know. But I did my background check. I did my onboarding. I'm just waiting for them to like send over the equipment So I don't know when I'm gonna ever feel like I have like a legit job, but there is like a 3 month probation period. So I know I'm gonna kill it there. So long as I don't have like another like weird ass situation. But I should do good at this job. And main thing is just passing my probation and then just doing what I can to make money. That's all I wanted to share. Some life updates. And fuck this job. I'm happy that I'm hopefully on my way out. And if I'm not, then we're going to be unemployed. And then we're going to work another job that I hate. And then you're going to get more videos of me complaining. So pick your poison. But regardless, I'm not going anywhere. So have a good day. We stream on Twitch. If you'd like to say hi, I'd love to say hi to you live, either here on YouTube or, of course, on Twitch. Don Plátano 908. Any way you want, I'm there. And I'll see you in the next one, all right? Take it easy.